see the rice because I'm cooking. So cousins, my fellow hustlers, bakadama banang, if your boss doesn't want to give you everything, it's okay, because your boss is not going to give you everything you need in the house. Tagena bikuwa, but you need to be smart about yourself. When you wake up in the morning, you don't see something to eat. Go in the kitchen, look for something to eat. If your boss does not give you shampoo, look for a solution. Use that soap on the toilets, because most of the toilets have that soap. Use that. Go and shower. Get some calamon from the village. Use it into your armpits so that you don't smell bad at all. That smelling is not bad because you don't have a perfume. Definitely you have to use that lemon. Get it, massage it in your armpits for some time, then you will smell good. You get it, cousins? Not everything is that you're going to get it. There are some things you're not going to get. So we housemaids, you have to be smart. Boss what again as long as you get your salary, because our salary is the most important thing in this journey. As long as your boss gives you the salary, these other things, food, salary and food, those two most important things. So if you're sleeping bad, so your boss did not give you a room, when you're planning to come here, you might find a boss who is not going to give you somewhere to sleep, and that boss tells you sleep on the floor. As long as the boss gives you the blankets, it's okay. 2 years is big in the beginning of a contract, but remember this, cousins, as long as you stay, as long as you decide to work, these 2 years will move quickly. Sleep. That is what you have as per now. That is not a home that is going to be for you forever. It's just a short period of time so that you're sleeping like that. Just sleep. As long as you know the contract is going to end, then you go back to your own country. Cousins, you get it, cousins? So your boss is not going to give you everything. There are so small bosses who know who a housemaid is. There are some cousins out there who are lucky, who get bosses who give them everything they need. And you cousins, if you have a boss like that, please treasure them. They are unique in their own way. They are not easy to find, because these people we are working, they are different. They are like any other person. Like you can see, we are all Africans, we are all black, we are all whites. People are different in their own way. They are white people, black people. So these people are also like that. They are still our bosses, but they grow from different backgrounds. Although they are all from Gulf, they're not the same. So learn so much. Some bosses are good, some bosses are not good. But if you find a boss that is not good, learn how you can be in that house so that you can survive those 2 years. You don't need to call the office that, hello, my boss is not giving me shampoo. Hello, office, my boss is not giving me time to rest. The moment you enter that house, you're brought from the Uganda, you're brought from Kenya, you're brought from Ghana, whatever country you come from, Jose, you come to work. You enter your boss's house. Tell them that day, if they start that very moment, for example, when you reach at night, and at that very night they start giving you work, tell them, no, I want to rest. So I'm from the airport, so I want to rest. I want to get something to eat, shower, then rest. Don't work that very day, because when you work that very day, it is showing them that you are so eager, desperate. No, you have to rest that day. Tell them, okay, my boss, I respect you, but I will work tomorrow. I will start work tomorrow. So the next day, wake up early, go and start work. Go and start work. And if in that very day, the second day, you are working, it is the first day of work, yes. Work for some time, get an hour, sit down. Tell your boss, no, me, I'm supposed to rest for a time being. But since we come when we are so desperate, in our first month of being housemaids. We work so much and nobody is talking about this. I wish officers could talk about this, that in the first month, the first weeks and the first months, what you show to your boss is what those people treat us. Like when you come to the house and that boss makes you work rapidly throughout. You wake up very early in the morning, you work, you don't rest, you don't sit, you are like this up to till maybe 2, maybe mid. Yeah? Then this boss says, okay, I brought a machine which cannot even rest for an hour. And if you have shown your boss like that from the beginning, you can't change. Because this is something you're showing your boss, that you a machine, you cannot even rest for 30 minutes. No. When you come in your boss's house, nkubuulira tolina kulaga mukama nti gwokola olinga ka machine ku lunaku lwo olusooka. Mulage nti you have to rest at least even ne webasaawa ejja. Okoze tulamuko wansi, okyali mupya, wano walina okumanyira nti nawe oli muntu owummulamu. But for you, you want to drain yourself since it is your first day. Tetukunenya. All of us have fear on our first day. So you want to impress these people to show them that for you, you can work miles from morning up to evening up to dawn. Cousin, no. That is not the way to go. You have to work. When you feel you're tired, tell your boss, my madam, please, can I please have like 1 hour and rest, sit down for a moment? So when you show this to your boss in the beginning of a contract, that boss puts it in the head and they remember. So if like time passes and you do it again, they will learn that this is what you do. So when you rest for some hour each and every day, they won't complain. But since that you don't want to show them in the beginning of the contract, and then you reach maybe like 6 months, you're tired, then you want to tell your boss, my boss, I want to rest go for some time. That boss is going to shout, wahala, shout, start complaining, and it is only because of you, because you did not show it to your boss that you have to rest go for some time. Auntie Mfumba, I'm cooking, cousins. Let me just see what I'm cooking. Get there. So I'm cooking rice. Mazoko juice and tuluma. So, cousins, you have to rest. You're not a machine. And to rest, you have to show it to your boss in the beginning of the contract. Mulagida, I want you have to rest. Get that 1 hour for yourself. Rest, go. Sit down. If your boss does not allow you to go back to your room and rest, it is okay. Go to the kitchen, sit. If your boss does not allow you to go back to your room and rest, go to the kitchen, sit there for that 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour. Then after that, get something to eat, then work again. Don't drain yourself, because at the end of the day, you're going to become sick. And when you become sick, you are useless. The moment you become sick here as a housemaid, you are useless. It means they are going to look for your own replacement as per that moment. So it simply means, it starts with you. When you feel like you're dizzy, Mugambe, my boss, please, I feel like I'm dizzy. Can I please sit down for a moment? Can I please rest go for a moment? Oh, these are also humans. Why are you scared? Tell them, my boss, please, at least I feel like I'm dizzy. Let me rest for some time. Some community in a second week in the beginning of the contract. But for you, when you show you are so like a machine, you can't change that. What you show to your boss in the beginning of the contract, you can't change it. Yes, that is why when we enter these houses, they bring out cameras. They record you when you're new. They show every work you do. They want, by the moment you will start complaining, my boss, this is too much for me, the boss will tell you, you did it in the beginning. Now why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Then the boss will just say, no, now you no longer want to work. But it is because in the beginning you just entertained it because you wanted the job so eager. I know we come when we really want to work. There is no person who comes here when they don't want to work. Do you know, coming miles to come to these countries just to look for something? To hustle. We come from so many different countries to come here in Gulf to hustle. It means we really want to work. We wouldn't leave our kids, our babies, our families, our loved ones because we don't work. We don't want to work. We come here because we want to work. It simply means if a person has not managed to go through it with it, it means they can't endure it. It is too much. It means the pain of that kadama is too much. The pain of that housemaid is too much. Please, we are also human like any other person out there. We also get tired. We also get angry. We are also humans. We are also people. So please, bosses, when you want to bring someone, please, we are also human. At least give that person 1 hour to rest each and every day in between of the work. Because the work here is not small. You find someone working in a big house. Most of us work in big houses. But if you can't rest, you know me, in the beginning of my contract, my boss told me, you can't rest even an hour. Me, at the company, they did not tell us that. But me, I told her. I didn't tell her. I was naive, like I first worked in the beginning. But when I reached an extent, I said, Jude, this work is too much. Why don't I rest for 1 hour? Then when I started doing it, she decided to complain. That is an experience, I'm telling you. It was from me as well. So when she complained, I told her, Madam, this is too much work. I work for a house with 3 levels. So it is too big for me to handle. At least in the morning hours, give me like 30 minutes, 1 hour, I get a break. Then she accepted. But if I had not talked about myself, I couldn't get it. So cousins, as we come here from our own countries, you're new as well as when you're coming here. You have to learn that you have to speak for yourself before the company intervenes in your own issues. Ngani company tena bijamu okubidewa office kwenyonyolako. It always starts with you. Express your expression. You know, these people are hard, sometimes are tough, but you need to express your expression. Talk about it. Even if your boss rants, says wow. I know when we come here, we are scared of them because these people, some of them, the levels of their volumes are high. So we are scared of them. But don't be scared, cousins. Talk about what is hurting you as long as it encounters your health. So when something touches your body, at least you need to express it and talk about it. Cousins, if you're new to my channel, please, and Judith, please subscribe to my channel because I have so many knowledge of my experience here, the years I've spent here in Gulf. So I think there are some cousins out there who would want to watch my video, but because of the small views I have, it can't reach them. But the only thing you can do to my channel is please to subscribe to my channel. Yes, I have more to give you, cousins, and I'm sending you a hug. So cousins, just know the hassle of being a housemaid. It is tough, it is rough, it brings loneliness in you. It brings so much that you couldn't imagine you could endure. But remember, you can still make it out. There are so many out there, cousins, who have made it out, and you can still make it out. Nothing is impossible when you believe it. Just trust yourself, trust your instincts. Come and work when life is not going on well. We can all win, we can all make it happen. Thanks, cousin, for watching. Let's meet into my next video. I'm cooking.